Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Kingdom Come Deliverance, Blind.
Thank you, kind neighbor. Thank you.
I will ask around the old Skalitz folk if they want to move to Pribyslavitz. I don't particularly like Kunesh, but that doesn't mean I wish him to live in poverty for the rest of his life. So,
look here, Kunesh. I can't watch you wasting away here anymore. How would you like a job?
Working for you? Where?
In Pribyslavitz. We're rebuilding the whole settlement. You could maybe work there as a woodcutter.
Oh, I could cut wood. But what's it worth to you?
What do you mean, what's it worth? I'm offering you a new life. For once in your life, swallow your pride and seize the opportunity while you still can.
It's easy for you to say. You're right, lad. Though I hate to admit it. Ever since my old woman left, I've had the devil riding on my back. But you leave me my booze. What else have I got in life? As long as there's ale to wash down the dust, I'll work for you.
sure.
All right, I'll take you.
Let's see if... Okay, Sir Radzig is here. What about Sir Hans? Does they have business with Sir Hans as well? Okay, so I guess Sir Hans would be asleep, or not at his quarters. It's kind of risky to pick that, what with the guard standing right next. I'll go and talk to Sir Radzig for now.
Hey, who's...
Well, sir, I'd like to talk to you.
What was that? There's the man. Good work, Henry.
Thank you, sir.
I'd tell you to take a well-earned rest, but unfortunately I need one more thing from you.
Whatever you command.
Jezhek refuses to talk to us. The stubborn bastard's asking to see you.
Me?
Indeed. Normally I'd send for Captain Burner to beat it out of him, but then I told myself that if he's so keen to speak to you...
I'll try to get something out of him. Where is he?
He's locked up in the tower. Bernard will give you the key.
Very well, sir.
Is someone there?
Sir, my investigation led me back to Skalitz, and I happened across a criminal there. I just wanted to report to you, sir, that I dealt with that murderer. He attacked me and... well, I got the better of him. He won't be doing any more harm to anyone.
That was a brave deed, Henry. Thank you. I see you've been doing an excellent job in my service. I sent a patrol there some time ago, and they never returned.
Let's have this. Okay, so Sir Hans is at the tavern. I kind of need to get to the other side of town anyway, because that's where Captain Bernard is. He's probably at the other castle. Can I do parkour again? Okay. Perhaps not the most immersive thing I have done in my entire life, but you know.
God be with you.
How are you holding up?
We had a deal, and you double-crossed me.
I don't remember anymore. Did I recommend him? I'm not sure. Let's say I did, because I genuinely don't remember which one is he.
It's not my fault. The bailiff had the last say. I just recommended you.
Rattay scum. What can you expect? I'll show him.
God be with you.
Although maybe I didn't recommend him because maybe he was the one that was threatening me? Not exactly sure.
I'm honored that you should come to me. Take care.
Now there's Bianca's brother, Adam, who can be an innkeeper, so I should perhaps recruit him as well.
Good day, Henry.
But where is he? I'll have to look around. For now, I guess, let's talk with Sir Capon.
God bless you. What troubles you?
I've got that necklace.
Excellent news! I'm not going to ask you how you did it. Here's a reward for you. Now you can carry on with your next task. I want you to sneak the jewellery into Carolina's trunk along with this letter.
Can't I just hand them to her?
You cannot! Under no circumstances must she find out who sent them. Otherwise the whole secret admirer ploy is fucked. Oh, and by the way, Henry, watch out for the butcher. He keeps a very close eye on his daughter, and if he catches you sniffing around, well, may all the saints preserve you. Once you've delivered the things, wait a day, and then come back and see me.
Good luck, then.
Sealed love letter. Okay, so I'm not going to open it then. If it's sealed. A carefully sealed letter for the butcher's daughter, Carolina. If it were to fall into the wrong hands, it could prove a little embarrassing for Sir Hans. Okay, yeah, that's the butcher's shop at the market square. So I will get to that shortly. But first, I will go and talk to Captain Bernard. And you know what? I think I will... Okay, you're not the guy, right?
Greetings. God be with you.
Yeah, that guy's name is Adam. Okay, let's get the key first. Maybe he was here, in fact. Indeed.
What do you need?
Adam, listen. You're a friendly fella, and you know a thing or two about the tavern trade. How would you like to be my innkeeper?
What? Me? Innkeeper?
I've got a tavern in Pribyslavitz. Sir Divish put me in charge of building new homes there, but who wants to live in a village without an alehouse? and someone's got to run it.
I'd love to, Henry, but I can't just now. But come back to me another time, if you're still interested.
See you later.
Okay. I'll try to keep him in mind.
With burnt to ashes by Sigismund's horns.
I'm glad to see you. Take care now.
I need the key to Jezhek's cell.
So, Sir Radzig let him have his way in the end. He should have let me beat some answers out of him.
If I were you, I wouldn't question Sir Radzig's orders. Give me the key.
Just try not to mess it up. Here's that key.
Thanks.
Can I ask?
Thank you. That's all I wanted to know.
Okay, I will enter an archery contest because I want to see if that actually upgrades my skill. Like, I'm currently sort of at the very beginning of level 10. So I will enter like an intermediate level archery contest and see if it goes up. Because that might be another way to level it up.
God be with you.
Hmm.
Good luck to you.
Okay, I read that already. So that's of no help to me.
Is there someone here who can compete with me in archery?
I'm sure someone can be found. How good are you with a bow? So I can find you a suitable opponent.
I've shot a few times.
Then you'll have no trouble finding an opponent. Advanced archers shoot 13 arrows. Splendid. Here's some arrows for you. But you can use your own if you want. Meanwhile, I'll round up the competition. Take care. You may begin.
Oh, I guess I've gotten a zoom because like I got enough of a level. That's actually pretty useful. Like it isn't a very substantial zoom, but it's still helpful. And I think my aim is actually a lot more steady. I'm probably still going to lose.
End of game. Henry is the victor.
Okay, so did I gain any level? I don't think so. That's a pity. Oh well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there a back door to the butcher's house? There is. Oh, that's her. But I'm not supposed to give it to her. I'm supposed to put it in her trunk. Which, you know, I probably shouldn't be wearing armor while doing that.
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? If you don't clear off quick, it'll be the worse for you.
Okay,
Is there something you need?
Perhaps I should wait for the night. Although maybe I can somehow get to there from here, like climb a window? That would be quite an inventive thing to do. It's not even the right building, is it? Yeah, it isn't. There is no access to there from the other side, I guess.
Well, I never. Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? If you don't clear off quick.
Okay, I'll go interrogate the guy first, I guess. In the tower. So that technically speaking doesn't make sense if he would be here, because like that's the basement, and there is no, like, there's no tower on top of it, because I understand that in the tower means at the bottom of a tower, but I'm pretty sure you still have to have a tower for that expression to work. Because otherwise, why would it be called being in the tower?
How are you, Henry? Well, finally, I've had quite a wait.
Why do you want to talk to me, of all people?
You brought me here. You should consider it an honor.
If hanging around in a damp dungeon with a condemned man is your idea of honor...
You're not seeing the bright side. You can be the one who uncovers a conspiracy against the king for your master. You don't get an opportunity like that every day. It did cross my mind, though, that it might be nice to get some assurances for my cooperation. After all, I'm the one the Margrave unjustly declared the scourge of the land and expelled from Moravia. They even pulled my beautiful castle down. It was the necessity of making a living that forced me to take some liberties.
Do you really want to question the authority of the Margrave?
I've always been loyal to the crown, but what can I do when the Margrave stole my fief?
That's not why we're here. I don't care about your conflict with the Margrave. It's your crimes against the king I'm worried about. The king you say you've always been so loyal to.
Very well, ask me anything you want. I won't be obstructive.
What I want to know most of all is who's behind it. Who are you making those forgeries for?
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as usual. So I let those crimps in Sasau recruit me.
Recruit you into what?
I didn't inquire too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in charge of the counterfeiting. A foreigner by the name of Eric gave me instructions. But for sure, he isn't the chief. And there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it too. But I don't know who.
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago, and they said they were heading for Sasau, that armed men were being recruited, and they'll hire anyone.
Old friends? Who were they?
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia together.
Nice friends you keep.
I was in dispute with the Margrave. A man in my position finds himself mixed up with all sorts.
And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to Sasau and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times, not some common peasant.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Eric, and he told me what was needed. They set up the workshop, got the men, the supplies, everything.
Crimps? You're telling me this Eric is recruiting armed men in Sasau?
Well, it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coins to do it. The fake ones, of course.
Where can I find the recruiting gang?
That's tricky. It was my friends who led me to them. We met with them in the woods next to Sasau. It's about who you know, as always.
You said you gave them money. Where was that?
They'd ride to the mine gallery to see me. I don't suppose you'd find them there now.
If you say so.
This Eric, you reckon he's not the one in charge?
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about his lord, though he never mentioned him by name.
Where can I find this Eric? You must have had some meeting place.
He used to come to the workshop unannounced. And after what's happened, I doubt he'll be showing his face there again.
This highly placed person at the monastery, what can you tell me about him?
I've no idea who he is, only that he's no small fry. After all, he handles the exchange of the forgeries in Passau.
I see. Is there anything else at all you can tell me about him?
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials too, but he backed out. Eric said he probably got cold feet.
That'll do me for the moment.
Will you put in a word for me with Sir Radzig? I'll swear allegiance to him if he'll have me. I'm sick of being a renegade.
Well, you're a criminal, that's true. But on the other hand, you could have said nothing. Although, on the other hand, if he would have said nothing, he would have been tortured. So it's not like he isn't necessarily helping me because he's repentant for what he's done. He's helping me because he feels that's going to better his situation. I'll have to think about it.
I have to think about it. I don't want to annoy Sir Radzig.
Okay, it seems there's always a guard in here, but maybe one of those houses from the other side, maybe I can like get through it and then through the other side.
What are you doing here? Get lost, or you'll have me to reckon with.
Yeah, this looks kind of promising, to be honest.
What do you want here? If it's my daughter you're after, you can fuck off.
Okay, that didn't quite work.
What's up? Do you need some...
In all honesty, you know, I should wait for the cover of darkness before I attempt this.
What's that?
Well, nothing. Absolutely nothing. I have seen nothing. Okay, that wasn't the best executed covert mission in the history of Forever, but hopefully it's going to be enough. Wait until morning. Okay, I might do that. Actually, I might sleep at my own bed in Bergstein, right?
Hey,
God bless you.
Henry's come to see us.
What troubles you?
Good luck then.
Greetings. What business have you?
About that affair of yours.
I don't know yet. You've come too soon. Come back in the morning.
See you later.
So what have you learned?
All sorts of things. There's some foreigner called Eric behind the counterfeiting ring, and someone highly placed at the monastery.
The monastery? Really?
That's what Jezhek claimed.
So it's worse than I thought. If this is true, we'll have to proceed with the utmost caution.
Why? Can't we just go to the monastery to investigate?
No. If the church is truly involved, I have no authority.
But if someone at the monastery is perpetrating crimes against the crown...
True enough. Why don't I go and arrest King Sigismund of Luxembourg while I'm about it? He's committed a crime or two as well.
I'll have to think about it. It won't be an easy nut to crack. I'll have to consult with Hanush. And what of this Eric? Who is he?
I don't know, but he's recruiting armed men in Sasau and forming an army.
Damn. So it looks like Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
It most certainly wasn't, sir. And what's more, Sir Jezhek is convinced this Eric is only a go-between, and there's someone bigger behind him.
You should return to Sasau and take a closer look at those recruiters. If they're going to attack, we must find out sooner than last time.
It might not be as straightforward as that. Sir Jezhek didn't know them and has no idea how to find them.
You'll have to manage somehow, my lad. Don't tell me there's an armed force amassing here and nobody knows anything. Go to Sasau and try to find them.
I'm not sure where to start, sir.
Then ask around the alehouses and inns, or at the Rathaus. Someone must have heard something. These things can't be entirely kept in the dark. Whatever you do, be careful, Henry. And best not mention my name. It would attract unwelcome attention. What we want is for the crimps to take you for just another village lad they can lure into their gang.
All right, sir. I'll try to blend in as best I can.
I know I'm asking a lot of you. But I know of no one else who could help as much as you can now.
I didn't exactly promise him. And to be honest, I don't think he has that much of a leg to stand on. Like, my idea is he's going to be given leniency by not being burned at the stake for counterfeiting the king's currency. Like, what? Did he really think he can get off scot-free after something like that? Like, that's unreasonable.
As you command, sir.
Greetings. What do you need? Goodbye.
Okay, it's still pretty early, so I don't think he can sleep long enough for the morning. I will go and see the huntsman and see if I can trade with a bow.
Yeah.
How are you? Goodbye.
Can you teach me to be a better archer?
Certainly.
I'd like to hone my skills.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Isn't that quite a lot?
Is this enough?
That's not enough. Agreed. Now listen up. God be...
Can you teach me to be a better archer?
Certainly.
Why can't he teach me advanced techniques twice in a row? Because I can't use that.
Well, I'll think it over.
Goodbye.
I'll try to remember about, studying with him. I might take part in another... Although, taking part in another archery competition makes no sense if it doesn't level my skill. Because obviously I have no need for money at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I have 20 speech as well. When a trader loses patience, which very rarely happens, merchants would be more willing to buy stolen items from you. Okay, I'll take this, trustworthy middleman. Yeah, that's a problem. So I think I'll wait a couple of hours and then sleep the rest of time.
Greetings. What do you need?
I delivered the things as you asked.
I already know. My spies told me everything. She was wearing the necklace this morning, as I asked in the letter.
So you'll go to the rendezvous with her?
Certainly not. I'm not going to pounce on her like a bull in rutting season. Her feelings must be allowed to mature gradually. Meanwhile, you'll get a potion for me.
I thought you didn't believe in witches' brews.
This is no witch's brew. It's an absolutely tried and tested elixir called Musk of Infinite Allure. There's a fellow in Sassau who sells it, and he guarantees its success.
Is that the charlatan? That sounds like something that he would sell.
Musk of infinite allure? Sounds irresistible. Alright, I'll try and get it for you.
I'm sure I can rely on you. Here's some coin for your costs. Take care.
Okay, so that's in Sasau, right? Indeed. Okay, I have some other things to deal with before I return to Sasau. So let's get on to that. Actually, do I have anything to sell? The answer is yes. Teresa will probably not want to go on a date because it's raiding.
Yeah.
But I will ask.
Have you come to rescue me, Sir Knight?
Wouldn't you like to take a stroll somewhere?
In this weather? Let's leave it for another time, eh?
Well, I would like to just notice that you're currently sitting in the rain, so you clearly don't mind that much. But which way should I take to? Okay, so the road through Ledetchko is actually the easiest as far as going to Talmberg is concerned. Okay, I'll play Chumps once.
God be with you.
I'd like to try Chumps one more time.
Of course. Ah, one more chump. Excellent. So how much will you bet?
No half measures. What's there to save for anyway?
That's the betting over with. Now here are your errands. Goodbye.
Got it.
I think the difference, the difference not only given by the zoom, but specifically the difference in how steady my arm is,
Almost had it.
is quite noticeable actually.
Almost had it.
Got it! Another on target.
Got it.
Another on target.
Another on target.
Hit home.
Hit. Bloody hell, the wind took it.
Almost had it.
Hit.
Hit. The wind took it. Another on target. Oh, well, I won't miss the next one. Hit home.
Time's up, folks. One last arrow and that's it.
I won't miss the next one.
So, how did it go?
Well done, Henry. You've come first. Good luck to you.
Just one bandit? Okay.
I should pray for Ma and Pa. Mary, Holy Mother of God, please intercede for my parents. They never did anything wicked. Pray that their souls may find peace in God's kingdom. Amen.
Let's report to Sir Divish about Pribyslavitz. And then I'll continue on my way to Użyc. What's up, Sir Robert?
What do you need?
Anything new?
I have some trophies.
Show me. Good work. That's the way to deal with the scum.
Sir Divish, I finished the assignment you gave me. Pribyslavitz is up and running once more, and making money. And the church is as good as new.
Indeed? That's excellent news. I can't wait to see it for myself.
Of course. We can go right away.
See you later.
Welcome to Pribyslavitz.
Well now, I've heard some reports, but to see it with my own 2 eyes, beautiful.
Me and Marius did our best.
As you saw on the way here, the village is prospering, trade is booming, and the villagers are doing well.
I saw the new buildings as we were riding in. You've both done a magnificent job. I owe you my gratitude and commendation.
Thank you, sir.
How did you manage it so quickly?
We had to clear the woods and the ruins of the former buildings.
I arranged supplies of building materials and victuals from traders nearby.
Thanks to which we were able to build what you see here today.
And the church here has become the dominant feature of the whole village.
I'm especially proud of our church.
Indeed, you have plenty to be proud of. Thank you both. I can say wholeheartedly that you have not disappointed me. On the contrary, you have exceeded my expectations.
It's been an honor.
I quite concur.
Master Marius, I'd like you to stay on in the village. As soon as things have settled in the province, we can begin with the expansion as planned.
As you wish, my lord.
As for you, Henry, as I promised, you shall continue to have the income from the village, as well as the bailiff's office.
Thank you, my lord.
I thank you, Henry. Few could manage what the 2 of you have achieved here.
Okay, so seeing how the village is making money, I might actually take some of it for like training and stuff.
So, how am I doing with the village?
Let's see. How do you think you're doing? We've already finished everything successfully. Excellent work, Henry.
I'm glad you're pleased.
Because, you know, the expert level training is actually quite expensive, so I have 10k here. I'll take 5 with me and leave 5 for them just in case, even though it shouldn't be necessary because they are making a net profit of 1600. So that's definitely pretty cool. Okay, so Cornelius has improved the trader by adding 75 to its profit, which is pretty good. It like more than doubled its initial profit. Okay, so Kunesh is making 35. Okay, they should be alright. And while I'm here, I might pronounce judgment, if there is any judgment to be pronounced, which it seems there is, judging by the icon.
Master Bailiff, this can't go on.
Oh, you've got yourself all worked up. Is there a problem?
I should say so. Things have been quiet for so long we've rested on our laurels. But the enemy never sleeps.
What do you mean?
I mean, there's still vermin in these woods. The 2-legged kind. There's humans wandering around like they own the place. There's not enough men in the garrison. They're falling asleep on duty. All it takes is for some band of cutthroats to come back looking for some stash they've buried here, and we're done for.
You reckon we need more men? But where would I find them?
Sir, we can manage without a few woodcutters or farmhands, but men-at-arms are essential. Give me a few men, and I'll make soldiers of them.
Okay, I think we can spare a few woodcutters, because at this point the main construction of the village is done. So there is not that great need of timber. Obviously, I suppose they are still probably cutting down some wood for the firewood, but that's mostly, like, I don't think you fell whole trees to burn them, because that's like unsustainable and that's a waste of resources. I'm pretty sure firewood was just dead wood that you would gather in the forest rather than cut it down. But farmers, you know, we still need on everyday basis to feed everyone. So I think you can take a few woodcutters.
You're right. I'll let you have a few woodcutters.
Thank you, sir. That's a wise decision.
Any more judgments to be pronounced? Not at this time. However, I'm currently right here, and that's actually pretty close to Užice. If I go by the bridge, I should reach Užice pretty soon. I'll ask Kunesh.
That damn Sigismund. The lawlessness he brought to this land. Hey, we'll have no peace till the afterlife. Have you been to Užice to visit your parents' grave?
I'd like to ask Kunesh, you know,
My Agnes has been gone
how he's doing.
years. And still it seems like only yesterday she went to the good Lord.
Aye, you're right there. Life is short.
I can't exactly find him. Oh well, that's not that big of a deal. But this episode has been long enough, so I'm going to save and end it for now. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.